Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg. We're playing some paladins here, just because.
Choose your champion.
There's, I mean, mainly what I've been playing this week is like Stellaris and Total War. But I didn't really want to get into like a real thinky game just yet. I tend to not think about what I need to say when I do stuff like that. I'm gonna play Tyra.
Customize your champion.
Anywho, yeah, so this week on this channel we finished Infernax. We're still going with a Plague Tale Requiem. That game's apparently around 17 hours, which is around 17 parts. I think I might be a little slow because I tend to be methodical and kill every guard during the action sequences. But yeah, needless to say, it's like twice as long as the first one.
I defeated a Gorlock with my bare hands. These foes will be of little trouble.
And, so that's just gonna continue. And, we also started uploading Stellaris.
The battle is about to begin.
And that's not a tremendously it doesn't have a tremendous amount of videos, but each video's a couple hours long, so. But I really enjoyed the Stellaris playthrough. I'm really looking forward to doing another one that's just drastically different with all the DLC, maybe some mods involved, stuff like that.
Enemies above us! My thanks, healer.
I haven't played this game in a long time. Oh, fuck. Did we enjoy that Warhammer game? Yes, very much so. I mean, I've got like 80 hours into it already. And I knew Lego was gonna like it because he was just the other day. He was like, oh, you know, after we finish with blah, 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 whatever, do you mind if we do some Heroes of Might and Magic? And I was like, it's really funny you say that because I've been playing this game that's very much Heroes of Might and Magic, but better.
We all must meet our end.
And,
My vengeance.
so yeah, I mean, it's right up his alley of, like, games that he's always kind of liked, RTS and strategy. And
A
dance of life and death. Thanks.
man, I'm sucking. I really wish you could change characters in this game. So yeah, you know, my gaming tastes are changing. Monster Hunter's out and Total War is in. Who would have thought?
concealer.
I don't remember what my... Oh, okay. I should probably buy stuff.
Enemy double.
Oh, gosh.
I will have my vengeance. My wounds are healed. Not yet.
Take charge.
Give them
Okay.
my
So yeah, I would expect, or I would say to expect some more kind of strategy stuff. Thinking man's games in the future. Because turns out I'm kind of into them.
15 seconds remaining. Killing
Aye,
spree.
comrade.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
The white
1. Double. It's overtime.
Nice. Can't aim for shit, but nice.
A dance of life and death.
I really want to do a Let's Play of the StarCraft 2 campaign. I haven't really, like, legitimately tried to play an RTS probably since StarCraft 2 came out, and I gave it a shot. Probably should have gotten on the point. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. I think it helps with Total War that it is Warhammer. I don't know if I would be as fervently interested in like Total War Rome or something.
Five,
Kit
4,
complete.
3, 2, 1.
Your friends are trying to get you to play Predecessor, some game using the Paragon assets. Paragon assets.
Definitely the best part. Enemies behind us. Some help on the point.
I feel like I should know what Paragon assets are, or what Paragon is.
Not the front line. My wounds are healed.
On the flank.
Generals, incoming!
I've had
Take charge.
They're behind us.
You are welcome for my invaluable.
It's like a MOBA FPS game. Oh god, yeah. I guess I don't feel like I should know what that is.
Double. Enemy
Yeah, I've still got all my friends playing Factorio.
payload.
It's funny because it's really not like that ideal of a multiplayer game. You're off, like everyone's off just kind of doing their own things and stuff like that, and there's a lot of just like sitting there quietly, but you know, we all enjoy Factorios.
I have you now. Have a dirt nap.
Enemy double. Double kill. Enemy triple kill.
You don't think it was that super successful? A studio released the code or something for everyone to use now. Wow, that's pretty unusual. I'm surprised I haven't heard all about this.
Don't deny me this embrace. Piss. Nothing's left.
You cannot hide.
God damn it. Yeah.
Once more into the fray.
I'm still pretty iffy on MOBAs. I mean, we played Smite for a little while, and that was decently enjoyable, I guess. But a first-person shooter MOBA, that might actually be kind of cool.
I cannot.
Must not have been too good. Damn it! Crazy this game doesn't allow you to switch characters. With a roster of like, what, 50 characters or something like that.
Enemy 6 seconds remaining.
Enemies behind us.
I like that Caspian was pretty nuts.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8. You lost.
You lost. Thanks, Ame. Yeah. So that's mostly what I've been up to. Is just Stellaris and Total War. Lego actually went and he bought Warhammer 1 and 2.
Siege. Choose your champion. Grover's my favorite.
You know, he didn't buy him during the summer sale, and he was we were talking last night after the stream, and he's like, yeah, I'll just wait for the winter sale. I'll pick them up. But then today he says that he went on G2A and got keys for both for like $30, which is, I mean, you know, that's just how it is. If you're going to charge $60 each for old games on Steam, people are going to find alternatives. And it's not like it's illegal. It just
Customize
is what it is. So, yeah, I would say he liked it. And so now he can play Immortal Empires on his own, if he so chose. Or whenever we play, he's got access to a lot more factions and stuff. It is very cool. It is really cool stuff. Yeah, so that's all that. Callisto Protocol came out this week and got just destroyed in reviews. Well, I think I read one review for it that was not kind. It basically was just like Dead Space, but worse. And I was like, And then I saw on Steam it had like mostly negative or something. Like, it was rough. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I was, like, hyped for it or anything like that, but if it had gotten really good reviews and everyone really enjoyed it, then, yeah, I probably would have played it.
the battle is
I don't think I even played through Dead Space 3. But, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Dead Space 1, I guess, as far as a horror game is concerned.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's been pooped on pretty much across the board. You've heard nothing good. Yeah. Shame. Shame, shame. Man, some heals would be good, Jesus. Or, you know, some picks. Picks or heal, I'll take anything. Anywho, yeah, so... I don't know, I guess I would say, if you're following the channel, and I think most people don't really care what I play or do. Which is generally how I feel about, when I watch people gaming channels, or really any YouTube channel. Like, if it's a channel I like, they put out a video, it's like, okay, let's see what they're doing. That's a really sweet Fernando skin. But I would say probably continue to expect in the future less, like, individual games.
Never die.
And more just stuff like Stellaris, RimWorld, Factorio, Total War, CDD, you know, just things like that. Just playthroughs. God, I'm getting demolished. This is terrible. I may leave. I don't tend to be a leaver, but this is bad.
Show them no mercy.
Step into the light.
This is real fucking bad. Okay, can we salvage it? Might be able to salvage it. Just because, like, most of my time playing now is spent on those kind of games and just doing playthroughs of different kinds of games. I don't really even tend to look that often of, like, oh, what new little indie games could I be playing and stuff, you know? It's... Okay, are we going into this? What are we doing? They expected it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
No, it's not to say I don't like little I mean, we're doing Plague Tale. I'm enjoying it. We did Infernax. I enjoyed it. So, you know, I'm always open to recommendations for those kind of short games or whatever. And we'll still be doing big stuff. I mean, I would have done God of War. It just fucked. Just fucked. This time of year so busy at work, you only have to play Marvel Snap. You know, it's a baby game, but it's quick. Yeah, everyone seems to be enjoying that.
5,
Don't,
4, 3.
yeah, I don't know, card games. I don't know. I like Magic, but I don't like Magic Online, so... I don't know. I mean, even Slay the Spire, like, I just don't... I haven't really put any time into that.
Show them
Yeah,
I will not. That's it, amigo.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. I mean, I don't know how people feel about, like, the 2-hour video thing. I don't think people tend to appreciate that. Based on the last time I asked when people said they preferred 45 minutes.
Step into the light and perish.
I really could use heals once in a lifetime. But that, yeah, that's the thing with all these like one more turn kind of games. It's just, let's just do one more turn, and then it turns into 2 hours, and then I have to force myself to stop. God damn. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this healer is doing everything she can. I don't know. Oh, finally we get the dragon to come out. Jesus.
Overtime.
If I had played as Amani, we would have won like 3 hours ago.
Payload.
A few games you normally wouldn't play. If I did a tutorial for them, you'd give them a try. All right, hit them. Hit me with them.
I will not. Not yet, amigo.
Heals. Jesus. I know my healer's alive. I can see she's alive. What the fuck? You don't you have unlimited heals? Damn it. Of course, their healers are on fucking point.
Step into the light and perish.
Show them no mercy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, as I've said, I like learning games, and I like sort of explaining things. Which is funny, because I don't like explaining board games that much to people, but that's because I have an audience. Like, when you're explaining a board game at a table, like, you've got impatient people sitting there, they ask questions, you can see they don't understand things, and, I don't know, it's just kind of a more frustrating experience, whereas when I'm making the video, I'm just making a video. This is a waste.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, dragon. Nice.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Did you watch... did you watch my first videos for, like, all those games? Usually when I start a series for a game like that, I go to great efforts to explain everything. Just the first time, not any of the follow-ups. I'm just gonna assume this healer's bad, but maybe that's unfair of me. I guess I could get Rejuvenate.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. Five,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
I mean, definitely Factorio. If you go to Mangg Plays Factorio Part 1, I explain all the basics. I mean, I don't make, like, tutorial videos, but... plays Cataclysm the first time I did it, I definitely did explained everything. I mean, a lot's changed with that game since I did that.
Step into the light.
But all the basics are still the basics. RimWorld, yeah, I mean, gosh, what was the first thing I did for RimWorld? I don't even remember. But again, I'm sure I explained. I don't not explain things.
Crystal starlight fading.
Damn it. I don't want to waste that. Yeah, I mean, I used to do a lot more things blind, where I would just start playing and then we'd learn as we go, but I don't get to explain anything then. So now, yeah, for games, I always just play them on my own. Make sure I understand the basics.
Back at him, show!
No mercy.
Nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Look at that. Why couldn't we do that a minute ago?
Remaining.
Yeah, over on the Exploring series, I guess we could continue going through the bits. I released a video on Redline, little Soviet era shenanigans.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like Terminus is not meant to be on the front line like that. He's meant to dive. But I don't know. I certainly have fond memories of him tanking the point. Yeah, so Redline, that was good. I mean, that did alright. No real complaints there. And then this week I worked on Gaia 4043, which is about Mother Nature. And then Mother Nature has some bad stuff happen to her, and the Foundation tries to fix it. Yeah, so it was a very nature, ecological sort of themed SCP, predating the SCP-6000 contest. So I did Rainbow Serpent recently. I wouldn't have picked personally for Gaia to be done so soon afterwards, but the polls are the polls. So the polls are the polls. See, we get picks, and then we're good. And we can win the game. I should have been doing that from the start. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. I should not have been going toe-to-toe with Fernando like that. I don't know what happened to their whole team.
Frost, take four. Here,
Show them no mercy.
altar. Fuck. God damn it. They really rallied there.
Blink, you'll miss it.
My fight is eternal.
It's overtime.
Alright, well,
Killing spree.
between my fuck-ups and
Skip into the light.
them rallying, they probably deserve to have this.
Enemy killing spree.
No mercy.
Oh, God, that sucked.
And my body.
Okay. How many am I doing before the break? Let me see. So let's see. Gaia comes out tomorrow. So not counting Gaia, probably 4 more SCP videos. The last new one will be on the 2nd. And like I said, I'd like to do a Christmas Carol, a reading sometime in December. So there's that. But probably not anything else special this month. I am a lazy bastard. I'm hoping the break will fix that a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna announce the break this week on Patreon. So anyone that wants to halt their subscription for next month can do so. And then I'll announce it in general, like, in a couple weeks. I mean, it is very out of character for me, but I'm excited. It should be good. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say. Some more Stellaris this week. More Plague Tale. More Total War next Saturday on Two Brothers Play. And Gaia tomorrow. You're pretty impressed that I said I have a set time I start working every day. You're not sure how being a YouTuber works, but that's a good work ethic to have. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it compares to other... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never had a work-from-home job for an employer. So I don't know how that operates or anything. I don't know if they have, like, hours they're meant to be on, or... I know people complain about, like, people, they track their mouse or keyboard shit. I mean, that's crazy to me, but... yeah, that's the thing, though, is that there's none of that. There are no rules, there's no restrictions, there's no there's no schedule of any kind for YouTube. I mean, unless you work for, like, a YouTube, like, if you work for Linus of Linus Tech Tips, but... for most individual YouTubers, it's just when you get the videos done, that's when you get the videos done. And I think plenty of YouTubers don't have a strict release schedule. They just do the things, and when it's done, it's done. I know LGR has a schedule. I think he does one every Monday or Friday. Monday and Friday. I don't know if he changed that, but I remember him talking about that. And Twitch streamers generally have a schedule that they adhere to. So, it's just, yeah. Instead of doing a stream at a set time, I just work on a video at a set time. Yeah, I mean, I think it is important. Because it's so easy. I mean, it's very fucking easy to procrastinate. When you don't have someone breathing down your neck, when you don't have to punch in, punch, any of that, it's very, very easy to just be like, I don't want to. And that's why I've never really had any problem with that with the normal weekly video, but when I'm doing side stuff or I want to do side stuff, God, it's just so easy to procrastinate because I don't think of that as like part of it. I think of it as side stuff. And side stuff doesn't have a schedule. So that's why you still haven't seen more Final Fantasy XIV stuff. That's why I stopped doing like side series. Because it's just like I've got my set schedule, and adding on to that or doing it in free time, as you'd consider it, is just like and then you think about like, okay, I could do this and then it won't get any views and then it's just a big waste of my time and effort, and that's why I think SCP has kind of made me set in my ways. Before SCP, like I was hungry, I was like, okay, what's gonna be the big hit? Okay, we'll do this. What's gonna work? Now it's like, okay, I found something that works. But yeah, I don't want to do SCP forever. And honestly, 2023 might be the year that weekly SCP videos stop. It might be. SCP videos will never stop completely. But yeah, I have to like dig every week. Well, not every week. Some weeks are, like when a contest ends or something like that. But most weeks I have to kind of like dig around, scrounge around, look through all these articles, try and find another one to add to the polls and stuff. And I think if I did SCP every other week, that would cut that problem in half. I mean, Total War definitely has me wanting to do a whole thing on Warhammer Fantasy, but I don't know how popular that is compared to 40k. 40k puts asses in the seats, You need to watch the second half of that Chrono Trigger video? Well, please do. There's a lot of work. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we may see next year every other week SCP, every other week 40k or something. I wouldn't really even consider switching to that sort of schedule that much, but all the 40k videos I've done have done really well. 40K is a near infinite amount of info to cover. Yeah, I mean, that's the blessing and the curse. That's why I stopped doing 40K as a side series, because it was just a lot to take in. A lot to read and to summarize. And there are, I mean, there's quite a handful of 40K channels now that are completely dedicated to it. And I was not crazy about the kind of fans that it attracts. I think it's kind of like Batman. I like Batman, I don't like Batman fans. I like 40K, I don't really like 40K fans. But Henry Cavill likes 40K, so I mean that's... If I ever want to meet Henry Cavill, I gotta go to 40K. Yeah, so I see if you search 40K on YouTube, Luton09 is still the big dog. Wes Hammer, a lot of videos from him. There's just, yeah, there's a lot of videos and channels just devoted to this. I mean, my video on the timeline doesn't, like, ever show up. It's interesting to you, also very intimidating to get into. Yeah, I mean, it is. There's a lot going on. And you have, like, just... there's so many books. There's so many I can't even... How many novels do they have at this point? My God, just going down this wiki page of all the novels. It's so many. And that's the tricky thing, is like, okay, you're making a video on SCP-4043. Pretty much all I have to read is SCP-4043. But if I want to make a video on, let's see here. Let's say I just wanted to make a video on, Ragnar Blackmane. He's just like a single character in the Space Wolves. You know? So it's one chapter of Space Marines, and this is one guy. He's got 6 novels devoted to him. If I want to make a video on him, I feel like I have to read all 6 novels. Otherwise, all I'm really doing is just, like, summarizing wiki pages, which is workable. I mean, there's nothing intrinsically wrong with it, but, gosh, it's just a lot. So, I mean, 40K is definitely one of those things where I can see why they have channels devoted to it entirely. Although most channels are devoted to one thing. I'm very unusual. So I don't know. But bottom line is, I can see myself switching off of SCP. And if I'm going to switch to one thing, it's going to be 40K. Just because I enjoy it. I think it's awesome. I think it's on the rise in popularity. And I think there's content to last me for years. So that's sort of where I stand on that. But yeah, I mean, It's kind of how I always feel about starting a series or going back to an old series for something, is I just need to read a lot. I just need to sit down and just read. So that might be something I do in January, is just do a lot of 40k reading. Not specifically for specific information, but just to re-immerse yourself. Like that's the main reason why I didn't want to do another God of War Norse mythology video for Ragnarok, is I'd have to go back and re-immerse myself into all the Norse mythology. And I just don't feel up to it right now. Yeah, maybe I should play, like, one of the Dawn of War games. There's no Total War for 40k. Probably never will be. But maybe Dawn of War 3, although it's still got mixed reviews on Steam. Damn. How do they fuck that up? Apparently it's unfinished, has no depth, wasted opportunity. Shit. That's a shame. I guess I could just play StarCraft 2 and pretend it's 40k. You always hold hope I do a Dark Tower series. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't rule anything out ever. Presumably I'll continue to be doing YouTube for quite a while. It's a shame this game has shit reviews because it looks fucking awesome. Maybe I shouldn't be swayed by reviews. Or is that just wishful thinking? I don't know. It's an RTS, so I probably should do StarCraft 2 first. Yeah, okay. I would say to expect a StarCraft 2 playthrough. Somewhat in the near future. I need to try RTS games again. Although it's not you know, they're not turn-based. But the battles in Total War aren't turn-based either, so we'll see. Alright, I think that's enough jibber-jabbering. Yeah. So like I said, more Stellaris this week, more Plague Tale Requiem, more Total War with Lego, Gaia tomorrow, something next week also related to SCP that I don't look at the polls for yet. And that's that. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. It's always appreciated. And that'll be that. My name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. I'll see you fine folks next week.